Do you ever wonder what drives a person to commit a cold-blooded murder? Today, we're diving into the chilling stories of the top 5 coldest murders in history. Stay tuned as we unravel these bone-chilling cases. Number 5. The Black Dahlia. In 1947, the body of 22-year-old Elizabeth Short, known as the Black Dahlia, was found in Los Angeles. Her murder was brutal, and her body was cut in half. The case shocked the nation, but despite numerous suspects and theories, the killer was never caught. What makes this case so chilling is the sheer brutality and the fact that it's still unsolved. The Black Dahlia's murder remains one of Hollywood's most notorious unsolved cases. The mystery and savagery of the crime continue to captivate and horrify people to this day. Number 4. The Zodiac Killer. During the late 1960s and early 1970s, a serial killer who called himself the Zodiac terrorized Northern California. The Zodiac sent cryptic letters to the press, taunting the police and media with his puzzles. He claimed to have killed 37 people, but only 7 victims have been confirmed. The Zodiac's identity remains unknown, making this one of the coldest cases in American history. The Zodiac's eerie messages and cryptic codes added a terrifying layer to his already gruesome crimes. His taunting letters, filled with strange symbols, have kept people guessing for decades. Number 3. The Axeman of New Orleans. In 1918 and 1919, the Axeman of New Orleans murdered 6 people and injured several others. The killer would break into homes and attack his victims with an axe. He even wrote a letter to the local newspaper, claiming he would spare anyone playing jazz music on a particular night. The Axeman was never caught, and his true identity remains a mystery. The Axeman's bizarre letter and the random nature of his attacks left the people of New Orleans in a state of fear and confusion. To this day, the case is shrouded in mystery and terror. Number 2. Jack the Ripper. In 1888, London's Whitechapel district was gripped by fear as Jack the Ripper brutally murdered at least 5 women. His method was gruesome, and his taunting letters to the police were filled with chilling details. Despite extensive investigations and numerous theories, the Ripper was never identified. His reign of terror remains one of history's most infamous cold cases. The fear he instilled in Victorian London still lingers in popular culture. And finally, number 1. The Hinterkaifeck Murders. In 1922, on a remote farm in Germany, 6 members of the Gruber family were found brutally murdered. The killer lived in the family's house for several days after the murders, eating their food and tending to their livestock. Despite numerous suspects and extensive investigations, the case remains unsolved. The sheer horror of the Hinterkaifeck murders, combined with the unsettling fact that the killer stayed in the house, makes this one of the coldest and most chilling cases in history. These cold cases remind us of the darkest depths of human nature and the mysteries that may never be solved. Which case gave you chills? Thanks for watching, and stay curious.